tell me, why make this move at all? This is a nonpartisan race.
Well, the mayor's race is supposed to be nonpartisan, but I think we've seen partisan politics, in particular the divisive aspect of it, creep into everything. You have a Republican Party chairman, an insider, who says there is no such thing as a nonpartisan race. You see a candidate, Bob Filner, who touts as really the only substantive reason to vote for him that he's the only Democrat. And so unfortunately it's become that, and I think it's important to send a message to all San Diegans of the type of mayor that I'll be, and to let them know that before people begin considering votes or before they begin casting votes. Republicans need to know that. Democrats need to know that. I want everyone to know exactly the type of mayor I'll be.
But why leave the Republican Party now? Critics have said it's because you didn't get the local GOP nomination, and if that weren't the case, why didn't you leave the party earlier?
Well, critics are always going to criticize whatever it is that you do. And I never expected to get the party endorsement. You know, it has devolved to a point where it takes a Carl DeMaio type candidate to say, I'm going to make San Diego the Wisconsin of the West, is his vision for our city, a state that is the example of gridlock. There's riots and protests and people getting arrested. And so I never expected it. And throughout my tenure in office, I've always been an independent voice for what I believe is right. I've demonstrated that in the legislature, where I broke ranks with my party when my conscience told me it was right. And I think it's important now in this election to let San Diegans know, the type of mayor I'll be, what my focus will be, and that I'm not going to be a mayor that's going to play games or worry about what party insiders think.
But if you didn't expect to get the nomination, why wait until that process was complete before leaving the party?
I mean, in so many ways, I've been struggling with this decision for several years. Since I was first elected to the Assembly, and I took such considerable grief for standing up for the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I took considerable grief working on tax reform with Governor Jerry Brown. I took considerable grief by making a commitment to our environment, and preserving our open spaces and pushing for renewable energies. And at a certain point, the partisan nature of our politics has devolved to a point where you can't do what your conscience tells you, but most importantly, you can't work with people to actually solve problems. And moving forward, I want San Diegans to know that I'll be a mayor that'll work with anyone, regardless of their party, and I'll focus more on the actual solution than some games playing that takes place in partisan politics today.
You have said before that you could win the race as a Republican,
Sure.
but the polls have shown you consistently trailing Councilman Carl DeMaio. At the same time, the latest poll shows 35% of people are undecided about who they're going to vote for.
Right.
So how do you respond to people who say this is just a desperate attempt on your part to capture those voters?
Well, people are going to criticize whatever you do. I had another group of people say, gosh, you're the only candidate moving up in the polls. Carl DeMaio's flat, Bob Filner's flat, Bonnie Dumanis is dropping. We clearly aren't having any trouble fundraising or volunteers or building support. And I believe absolutely we could have won the race as a Republican, but I don't think I could govern the city the way it needs to be governed as one. I think the partisan nature of today's world, I've been told repeatedly by party insiders, I got to learn how to play the game if I want to have success in party politics. Oppose good ideas, grandstand on things. Well, Katie, I'm not here to play games. I didn't run for office to play games. I didn't survive a war to come home to run for office to play games. I came here to get things done. And this sends a message to all of San Diego that if you want a mayor that's going to work with Democrats, who's going to work with Republicans, who's not going to care what the party insiders think, who's just going to care about what's in the best interest of our city, then vote for me. If you want one of the others, then you have a clear choice, and I'll respect whatever decision the voters make. But I can only do what in my heart I believe is right and best for our city.
Being an independent may not hurt you in the mayor's race because it is technically nonpartisan, but what about your future political career? How are you going to deal with that, essentially being a man without a party?
Well, this has come up a lot about your future, and I just don't care about future success. I care about San Diego. I care about the opportunity we have in this election with this mayor, and that really is my highest priority.
You were endorsed by former governor and former San Diego Mayor Pete Wilson,
Right.
Who has said that he was disappointed by your decision to leave the Republican Party.
Right.
Are you worried about future endorsements or future support from, he was a mentor of yours.
Right.
Are you worried about situations like that going forward?
When you do what you believe is right and best, I think that people can respect that. If we lose endorsements, that's okay. I understand that's a distinct possibility. But at the end of the day, my positions aren't changing, my policies aren't changing. My core beliefs and principles aren't changing. And so if I lose a supporter at this point, it's just because they were actually supporting a partisan label and not me. And that I think is the real difference here.
Nathan Fletcher, thank you very much.
Thank you.